Namaste, friends. Welcome to PSSM Austria and to the PMC Austria channel. And my name is Satya Huber. I'm living in Austria, and we are having last 2 weeks 18 guiding principles given by my Guru Patriji. Four principles are already finished. We have learned a lot of wisdom. We heard about it. Today is the fifth principle: how to utilize the full moon energies for intense meditation. And then today is one senior most master from Dallas, Master Devi Chakka is here to share her wisdom on her experiences, sharing with her. And then before sharing wisdom, let us know about her, a few words about her. Just about Devi Chakka. Just let us know about her. Devi Chakka is a seasoned meditation teacher, spiritual guide, and author with over 2 decades of experience. As a motivational speaker and conscious parenting coach, she empowers individuals to lead more mindful and fulfilling lives. She has conducted over 2000 sessions and workshops on spirituality and life sciences, offering deep wisdom and transformative insights. She is the author of 2 books, one on conscious parenting and other on awakening the divine feminine and masculine. As a past life regression facilitator and inner child therapist, she helps individuals heal, transform, exploration, and awareness. So, welcome to PMC Austria. Master Devi, please share your wisdom with us. We are eagerly waiting for you. Thank you so much. A warm welcome to you.
Thank you so much, Satya. And it is very happy moment for me to be with collaborating with PSSM Austria. And I'm congratulate on you to take up on this topic, especially 18 guiding principles given by Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patreji. Before going into today's point about full moon meditation, and I would love to give the glimpse of these 18 principles as many new meditators see this video. So 18 guiding principles came from Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. He read, lakhs of books in his lifetime, and he have lot of experience in teaching, and is highly enlightened master, a great guru. I am fortunate to spend really good time with him from my childhood. So what I understand, looking at the guiding principles, Patriji is very good at simplifying the knowledge, the very high end and complicated knowledge, whatever is there in spirituality. Brahma Vidya is the highest Vidya, right? So, but he is a mastermind in simplifying it and giving as a little bullet points and concepts where anyone can understand and easy to starting implement in our life. So that is the magic of Patriji, and he is such a spiritual scientist, and he experimented a lot throughout his life, and he invented great spiritual formulas, and one of the formula is 18 guiding principles. These principles we can follow one after another, and we see significant improvement in our spiritual growth, in our understanding level of our very existence. There is growth in all areas by applying these 18 principles in our daily life. So that is the magic of 18 guiding principles. So as we are going through one by one principle each and every week, today I'm going to cover one of the principle in 18 guiding principles. It is utilizing full moon energy. Patriji gave such an importance to the full moon meditations. Not only full moon, actually, full moon is one kind of representing the special occasions. Full moon, new moon, solar eclipse, and lunar eclipses, and ayanas, whatever there are some changes, some special arrangements in the planetary and planets and the planetary world in the space. We have to utilize those times for meditations. There is a lot of significance for these special times, my dear friends, because we think that we are separate and the planets are separate, we are separate and the earth is separate and we are separate and everything separate. We identify ourselves as individual beings, but the truth is we are one with everything. Whatever changes happening in the world and space around you, you are connected with all of them and you are affected by them. When we are be aware of those changes and energies and effects, we can use them for the best. So that's why Patriji gave such an importance for the full moon meditations. Before jumping into fully into full moon meditation, I will tell you some special timings. The timings are there in the middle of the change. The changing times called as Sandhya. Sandhya means a between. There is day and there is night. Between the day and night, there come Udaya Sandhya, the sunrise time. It is not fully morning and it is not fully night. The sun is rising. The period of the rising sun. That is the middle part of the day and night. It is shifting the night into the day. The shifting time is the a middle time is called as Udaya Sandhya. Some change is happening in the nature. Again, Sayam Sandhya, that is evening, sunset time. The day is turning into a night time. So these periods are significant periods for do spiritual practices. You can do any time, but if you are able to utilize these times, those are really effective. And coming to the full moon, there is a lunar circle, the increasing moon and decreasing moon. Full moon is the time where the moon take the other circle from increasing to decreasing. And new moon is the middle point where moon turn into the other circle, the from the new moon to full moon, increasing circle. In our spiritual terms, it is called Sukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. Krishna Paksha is a decreasing moon phase and Sukla Paksha is increasing moon phase. Between these two phrases, there are the midpoints, Sandhya Samyas, where they can, in Udaya Sandhya, Sayan Sandhya, when you take the sunrise and sunset, you can have few minutes. But in the full moon and new moon, the entire day will be the transformation time. You can get highest energies at that time. Nature is taking the shift from one phase to another phase, it is easy for us to align with that nature and take shift from one phase to another phase in our spiritual growth. When you are aligned with changes, when you are aligned with this kind of nature, it is easy for us to align in our inner changes and let them change effortlessly and progressively. That is the magic of full moon and new moon meditations. And full moon meditations, what really happen, the gravitational pull is really high in the full moon days because of the alignment. Sun, earth, and moon will come into the special alignment on the full moon days. Normal days, that perfect alignment is not there. Because of that alignment, the gravitational pull is really high at that time. That's why when you observe in new full moon days, the ocean will come up, the water level will increase on the full moon days. Why it is increasing? Because the gravitational pull is really high at that time. When it is affecting the water in the ocean, ourselves, our body is made out of 70% of water. Will it affect the water in our body as well? Yes, it will affect. And water is symbolized for the emotions. The body is made out of earth element and our emotions are made out of water element. So as you have that gravitation pull towards the water and your body made out of 70% of water, and this water represent the emotions, so that you can elevate your emotions like anything on the full moon days. Whatever emotions you are holding, they will multiply, multifold, like 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, according to your, holding the another that kind of emotion, it will multifold it. So to manifest anything, to bring any positive change into our life, emotional charge is very important. Emotion is nothing but energy in motion. And I think you're aware of this, that everything in the universe, your body and the material, whatever you see in around you, it's look like a material. But when you go into and look into it, 99.999999% is energy. It is not material, right? So we need to move the energy according to our wish to manifest things, to bring changes into our lives. What is energy? Your emotion is energy. Emotion is nothing but energy in motion. So, to elevate your energy, to elevate your emotions, and to bring all those positive changes, and lot of help is there on full moon days. Your work is really easy. For example, you want to swim to from north to south, and you are in the water stream where it is flowing from north to south. Your swimming is really easy, right? All you have to do is just float on the water stream, the current itself will take you to the destination. It is very easy for you, effortless for you to use that current to go to your destination. Otherwise, if you swim against to the current, you use lot of energy, but you move nowhere. Just like that, this full moon energy is like that current. When you set your intentions and the new moon day in the meditation and work with that intentions and elevate your emotions every day along with the moon, as the moon growing little by little, little by little every day, and your emotions will grow, and finally on the new moon day it will reach the peaks of the amplitude of your emotion. Then you will manifest that. It is easy for you to manifest healing, relationships, and spiritual experiences, deep inner journey, whatever you're looking for. It is easy. When you use that gravitational pull, it will elevate your emotions. You may aware of that, full moon day, if they have any kind of, mental illnesses, they will increase. Are you aware of that? There is a scientific research on it. Just go Google it. Why it is happening? No matter is it a positive or negative, whatever emotion you are having it, the full moon will multiply that. If you are having negative, excuse me, and disaster thoughts, therefore, whatever you're holding the negative thing, it will multiply. And you are holding the good thing, it will multiply. Not only that, to use the full moon energy for the best, my dear friends, and in our ancient practices, there is some practices called fastings. In lunar eclipse and solar eclipse times, we practice this fasting from many, many generations in our cultures, in many cultures actually. So, if there is any practice in the culture, there is science behind it, my dear friends. These practices is not there just like that. There is a lot of scientific research, and our benefits are tied to that practices. That's why they are there. Coming to the fasting is not only fasting at the physical level. Physical level fasting is when you stop eating, that is, fasting in the physical body level. But when you stop talking, that is the fasting at your speech level, vakshetra. And when you stop thinking, that is the fasting at your manokshetra, in your mind level. So when they said you have to fast in these days, the fasting means not only physical fasting, my dear friends. We have to fast at these three levels: physical level and speech in the thoughts. Body, speech, and thought. That is what we are, right? Our thoughts, our speech, and our body, our deeds. All together, we create our life. We need to fast in these three levels. Then you know what happened? The energy receiving portals in us will widely open when you are in fast. When you are eat fully and sit for meditation, you are not able to take a lot of energy. Excuse me. Yeah. So we have to be prepared for those days. There is a 5 day set of full moon. Before 2 days of the full moon day, full moon day, and after 2 days. Excuse me, I'll be back. Thank you. So we have to prepare ourselves for the full moon days. Be aware of this natural cycles of the nature. These, in our life, there will be only in 1 year, you will get only 12 full moons, right? That's it. Only 12 full moons in 1 year of time. So those are less. We can't bring back any of the days. And another thing is, in 12 full moons, every full moon will channel a special kind of energies. For example, one full moon, the special healing energies will come to the earth. In another full moon, you know, there will be uh, special energies which help you to come out of your limitations. In another full moon, there will be special energies to to go really deep into yourself and experience the bliss. So every full moon, the full moons also have special names like blue moon, red moon. We see the full moons. Every full moon have a significance and a special name to it. So if you miss out one full moon to get such kind of energy, you have to wait for the another year to get into that same frequency, same energy levels. So that's why it is better not to miss any full moon. And especially on full moon days, Patriji used to make us meditate overnight. Long meditations are really good on these days. We have to sit for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, if possible, all night, and doing maunam on that day and fasting on that day. All these things, when you eat some food, you are giving some prana along with that food, right? We are taking the food for prana, not for only protein and minerals. Protein and minerals are there because the food contain prana. Okay. But when you stop giving prana from the mouth, but body need prana, right? But you are not giving any prana through the food. So what will happen? There are another ways to take prana. One is Brahmarandra. So when you stop one pathway, the other pathway will open because of the need. Body need the prana to survive. So it is easy for you to open other pathways immediately when you are in fasting. That's why full moon meditation, long meditations, fasting, and doing mauna, and whatever you want to manifest, elevate those emotions, prepare for the full moon way before. If you want to heal your body, bring that healing energies, feel of healing, feel as if like you're already healed, and have that gratitude towards your healing on the full moon day, and it will elevate, right, like anything, and healing will happen in that overnight. So that is the significance, my difference. That's why using full moon meditations are very important. So that is what I want to share about full moon meditations, and not only full moon, new moon, and any special times like Sandhya Samayas, changing times, morning, sunrise, sunset, lunar eclipse, and solar eclipse. The Pongal time, the earth is coming from Uttarayana to Dakshinayana, the arbitrary change. All those changing times, shifting times are very important for us to meditate and align with that change in the nature and bring the same change, positive changes within us, my dear friends. That's it. And over to you, Satya.
Thank you so much, Master Devi. It was really, really to know about these all points. Each and everyone should know about it and amplify that. And it would be each and every person will help it. And any experience can you say about your full moon days in your
Yeah, sure. I will share my one of my experience, Satya.
one,
I
please?
started meditation. Okay. I started meditation on my ninth grade. Okay. I came into meditation through my mother. And through my mother, I met Patriji in 2002. And I started meditation from then. And I started actively sharing meditation from then. I started teaching from my ninth grade itself. And it is there in me because of my past lives and everything. And I started taking sessions and started spreading meditation and everything. But whenever I go to someone and share meditation, my I even teach my lecturers and my college watchmen, the people who sit next to me in the bus on the way to college, and everyone I use it to teach like that. So there's those people come back to me in few days, like 1 week of a span, and they started giving their experiences in meditation. And they're all saying wonderful experiences, but I'm not having any experience. At that age, I don't have enough maturity or knowledge about, how these experiences will work and everything. I get really upset. What is this? I'm teaching them and they are getting experiences and I'm not. So I went to Patriji to fight with him as a child. What is this happening to me? I'm not having any experiences, and wherever I'm, whoever I'm teaching, they're having experiences. It is not fair. Why is this happening to me? You have to answer me like that. Then Patriji laughed at me and said, once you're done with cooking food, you don't need to cook again, right? Do you cook the food already been cooked? No. Right? Just like that, you are done with your experiences in past life itself. You don't need any experience. You're here to teach. That's what he said. But I'm not really satisfied with that answer at that moment of time. He's telling this to just satisfy, my questions and make me calm down. But is it really true? I am I done with everything? And I really not answer, satisfied with that answer, whatever Patriji gave. But later I realize it's true. But at that time I'm not satisfied. And one full moon day, I'm in my grandmother place, my mother's mother, and that is a full moon day. Everyone is meditators over there, and I decided to meditate. It is in my 10th grade, starting of my 10th grade. I decided to meditate overnight. So I will meditate overnight today. I have to get some kind of experience. If I don't get any experience, I am going to stop meditation from today. That is the very strong decision come from within, and I sat for meditation, and I meditated in a single sitting at that age for 9 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I meditated, and meditation is really good. I don't have any thoughts. I can sit comfortably, but no experience is there. In first few hours, like till 4 hours, there was no experience. But after 4 hours, the experience is coming within the bliss, ecstasy.
Yeah.
I never felt that kind of ecstasy, that kind of bliss before. Even though I'm kid, there are some life experience like it is never matched to any such happiness, the materialistic happiness. The bliss is overfilling my heart, and it is flowing into every cell of my body, and my body is dancing out of bliss. Every cell is moving. I can't explain that in words. Words are not enough. And I started studying happy tears. And my clothes became all wet, and I went to my mother in the morning and still crying, and I said, thank you for teaching meditation. So there is no reason, nothing happened. I didn't see anything, and but I tune into that true happiness self of mine. That is our true state, that is called Chidananda Rupa Sivoham Sivoham. We are all that, blissful beings, but we are away from our true essence, so that we are not able to experience that, and we are running behind here and there behind the materialistic things to have little glimpse of, even not a glimpse of that happiness. But
Yeah.
I had that experience on the full moon day. That is my first full moon long meditation and my experience. And in my 10th grade, I'm like 15 years at that time, 15 or 16, I believe. Yeah, 16 years. So that is my first full moon experience. After a later point of time, I have few experiences. In these many years, I'm meditating from more than 20 years now. When I started in 2002. But if you ask me, what are your experiences during meditation, the things you see or something, those are very, very, very few.
It's
But
nice.
experiences in my evolution, and I am an author of books, and my workshops and the healing. counseling things. There are so many of transformation and experience. But in meditation, there are very few because I don't need them. I'm done with them, I believe. But I understand if you see if, the people who can share experiences, I can resonate with them and I can understand those experiences. So
Yeah.
we don't need to compare ourselves with anyone with any experiences. Whatever
Yeah.
is right for us, that will come to us. That's what my understanding right now, Satyaji.
Very good understand. That is true. It's very true. We don't never compare. Patri sir also says, uh, don't compare with others. It's own
Yes,
journey. But
it is
you
our
said today is just very nicely told because really Patri sir given these 18 guiding principles to understand that in very simple sentences a great knowledge he has given to us, and then only to follow it and only to practice and in the practice and do it, and then we can achieve everything through these principles.
Patriji, he gave the sutra. Okay.
Yeah.
The concept is in one line. But
Yeah.
when you practice, you have to practice like a big mountain.
Yeah. Really,
Each and
really
every
true.
point should be practiced like a huge mountain, like a Himalaya mountain. That
Yeah.
was practice should be there in each and every point. But the point is small. But when we practice and practice and practice, we realize many things
Yeah,
in that practice.
really. One thing I can share also from Bible, the Jesus fasting 41 days in the desert. This time is a fasting time here on Catholics and all over the
Yes.
world.
Mm.
But Patrisa said he knows exactly. He didn't done fasting only for the physical. He said that you said that today that fasting about physical, mental, and thinking and thought. He is only fasting there on the mouth. He did only mouth, thinking, and on the physical. He did whole 40 days like that. Not only not physical, so otherwise for the mental and the mauna, he maintained mauna also. So many times he explained that, Patrisa. He explained during Easter times. I heard about his speeches. Then he's explained the sense of Easter, why, about what he's many times explained. It's very nice. Really, we also, if we implement that a bit from that you also said that not food is not we are eating food for the physical body, also for whole body, for all bodies, but prana is very important through these eclipse and through this full moon. If you do meditation full moon days, then we can get the more, we can gain the energy
Most,
from
yes.
full moon. Yeah, that is I am implementing since 5 years. Before I never know about full moon. I am zero. Before I don't know about full moon. Whenever I came into the meditation, I know about full moon, eclipse, a new moon. Before, yeah, full moon, we are watching full moon. What is about? But after that, I know about the value of full
Well,
moon. Whenever I'm doing the full moon meditation, and from the groups when we are doing, is very high energies, and then really, if you do, I'm only talking, we are only talking, but if we do that, practice it, you know it. Otherwise, not. That is the true. Thank you so much for your great wisdom. I like full moon days and the full moon. I try to always utilizing the full moon days and full moon meditations. Really. Thanks to Patri sir, all this wisdom given us, and thank you so much.
the great Guru
Devi.
Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji.
Yeah.
We bow down to him and we take this legacy forward
Yeah.
into the generations. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Satya.